You know what, guys? Killer is a little bit strong right now, so I'm going to be playing Pig with no perks and no add-ons, and we will see what we can do here. So we're on Dead Dog Saloon. This is already not a great start. I'm assuming the survivors are going to be over in that area, so I want to start kind of flanking my way over there a little bit. So nothing here. They might have spawned... Oh, I see one. Okay. The gen's almost done. Wow. Get over here, save a ward! All right, nice. All right, so we get our first down. Very nice. This is a very good start to our game here. I think I'm going to save my traps a little bit closer to the mid game, just so that I have a little bit more pressure when they have like less gens to do. And that way it's going to be a little bit harder for them to capitalize. Wait, that's not even that gen. They popped that gen. Wait, I thought they popped the middle gen. Guys, I'm Perkless Pig. I don't really know what to do here. Okay, this Laura Croft runs through this pallet here, so we should catch her before the next one. Nice. Okay, she's not really looping anything. She's kind of just running through tiles. I hear them on the gen to the right here, so I'm going to pretend I'm going to pick up, and then I'm going to go right over here and try to get this Fang off the gen. We got to do a little bit of slugging here. She is trying to do that spin move. So Dwight is on the hook here. See if we can force her to take this vault here. She does. Very nice. Let's see if we can catch her off guard here. Drops that. Very nice. So she runs through, takes this vault. They've already got that one off the ground. That was pretty quick. And then she won't be able to make this vault here. She might try it. She doesn't. They do pop that gen still. That Laura Croft is pretty bold here. Let's go over here. She was trying to get the pallet save, or the flashlight save. She might drop this. She doesn't, so we catch her here. Very nice. All right, now is when we will start putting traps on people because they've got 3 gens left. And I will pick here. I doubt there's anyone nearby. Nice. All right, so that gen's not being done. I think, you know, I can try and control this area. So I'm actually going to let her go. And I want to make sure that we don't lose this gen. Which we're about to. Oh my goodness, dude. Stable ward is, you know what? We'll take it. And then we'll put a trap on this one's head as well. And we'll just leave her on the ground for now. The more survivors that we've got doing busy work instead of doing gens is good. They finally picked that up. I think that probably was either Dwight or Laura Croft here, but we got a pretty good setup alright for the gens here. As long as we get these pallets out of the way, we should be pretty fine. Definitely going to try and play for a 3-gen. It probably won't go very well if I only play the 3-gen because I'm like literally an M1 killer with no perks and no add-ons. I'm definitely not going to try and patrol that main gen at all. I want to go over here, kind of see if they see me coming. That's Fang. I'm going to let her go and then kind of move back in here because they're probably going to unhook Sable here in a moment. They do. All right, we got Dwight here. Well, let Sable sit for a bit. They are doing that middle gen, so if I can get a hat on all of these people at once... I hear a second footsteps. Is that someone nearby? Whatever. All right, we'll get another trap here. So if they pop a gen, that is 3 entire people that needs to get their traps off. Okay, I knew there was someone nearby. All right, we'll get him back here. You know, actually, I'm just going to let him go. I want to go for this other survivor that was nearby. That was Laura Croft. She wants chase. She wants to go main building. Okay. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can probably win this pallet here and kill her. Yeah, especially if she drops it immediately. Yeah. All right. So she's going to go basement, I think. Dwight got his hat off. And Fang is probably still in that middle gen. So we'll get her in basement and then we'll probably try and play a little bit of basement. It's closer to that gen right there. So we should have a pretty simple time doing that. And then I want to make sure that this gen over here hasn't been touched. It's going to be pretty difficult for them to get to that gen since there's only one way up. Okay, they're doing this gen here. So let's interrupt this guy. That's Fang. So she dropped that middle gen then. So see if we can get this pallet out the way. Nice. We'll break that. All right, so there is Fang. That one gets saved. Sable got her hat off, which is okay. And I think I'm going to try and meet up with them here. I see the Laura Croft kind of moving over here, so we're undetectable. Maybe she won't see. I kind of lost her because I'm so short. All right, here's Dwight. Let's get him. Very nice. And then I think we will just put him here in this middle hook because that's a little bit in the center of where we want to patrol here. Laura Croft has got to go and get her hat off, and she did. Okay, well, guys, is Pig D tier? Okay, that's still regressing. I see scratch marks here, so someone's nearby. That's Fang. We're not really too interested in Fang. She's just going to run me back into the main building. We really want to see Lara Croft, and she does appear. So let's go ahead for this tunnel out here. We have enough progress on, or enough protection on gens that we don't really need to worry about committing to this chase here. She drops that. That is somehow within my range. We'll get rid of it. That's fine. You know, that stun was kind of problematic, so I'm actually going to go back to Hook here, but she still does have to heal. So that's Fang and Dwight right here. They're both injured, so we might be able to take one out. Nice. Huge pig mind game. And then I'm going to hook this Fang closer into the corner of this map here. All right, she definitely could have taken the window there, but she doesn't. Dead hard. Nice. Very good, dead hard. That's probably why she didn't take it, because she had dead hard. Anyways, we got her here, so I'm going to just put her on one of the main hooks. I'm not going to go into basement, because I need to get back to these gens. They're definitely on it. They did a full reset. So we get one dead. Sable ran over here, so let's do stealth mode real quick. Wow, this is almost done. Holy crap. Nice. Got it. So I see Fang. I see Sable. We're going to pretend we don't see the Fang, and then we're going to crouch and then go back. Unfortunately, I don't know where Fang went because I'm like 1 feet tall. Yeah, I don't know. Dwight's just going to W key out, man, so I can't really commit to that at all. I might just stay in stealth mode until they make a move because they don't really know where I am. And I know Fang is kind of hovering around here somewhere. So the moment I commit to Jen, or the moment I commit to Dwight, they're going to do the Gen. And this Gen's too high to leave alone, so... I think if I can get a hat on one, it would probably be the Dwight. Okay, she sees me, so we're going to just do that. She's going to drop down. We'll take this chase here. She might just pre-drop this. She doesn't. We're going to swing through it. Nope. All right, patient player. We got her here. Nice. We're going to drop chase. She's going to run. Yeah, she doesn't drop anything. They're not going to drop any of these pallets because they know it's their only safety, so we'll get back over here. They're actually not doing this gen. I thought they would be. That's Dwight right there, so we'll just go follow him. He takes the wrong way down. Get that hit. Very nice. I see Fang. We're going to pretend we don't see her, and then we're going to damage. And then kind of try and cut her off from this side of the map. We want to cord her over to the left side. Very nice. That's where she goes. And then we get her. Very nice. There's Sable Ward. We'll put this hat on her. Let's see what Sable Ward's doing here. She is just going to hop right on that gen. This is Dwight. Wait a second. Where's Sable? All right, so Hatch is going to spawn right here. I have to be quiet. I need to listen where Sable is, so one sec, guys. All right, Sable's not here. So we will play the... Wow, those are terrible gates. Okay. Actually, you know what? I've got pretty... Wow, that's actually not that bad of a lineup. All right. Oh, there she is. On top of main. Okay, I'm going to pretend I don't see her, so we're going to see if we can move her over in that direction. She will start moving. She's down the stairs. I don't see her. Now we'll commit, because she's going to be on gates. You cannot be asking for mercy from an M1 pig with no perks and no add-ons. We are DCing against the M1 pig. She's got a key! You know pig has the shortest Mori in the entire game? Like, it's literally over, bro. Like, that's it. That's the Mori.